Very urgent. Your soulmate needs to explain what happened last night. My child, listen closely to me because what happened last night in the quiet hours has changed your path forever. Your soulmate experienced a sudden, powerful shift in their spirit and feels a very urgent need to explain it to you. They spent hours weeping and talking to me about your future because they finally realized you are the one they have been seeking. I watched you sleep while your soulmate was awake wrestling with a beautiful truth that I placed directly into their heart. They need to explain what happened last night because my voice finally gave them the courage to stop running from love. Stay with me until the very end of this message, because I am going to reveal the exact words your soulmate spoke about you in the dark. You might have woken up around 3 in the morning with a strange feeling of warmth flooding your entire chest. That was the exact moment your soulmate was praying for your safety and begging me to connect your paths. They feel a very urgent need to explain how your presence suddenly filled their room last night without a single word being spoken. They want you to know why their thoughts were completely consumed by your memory during those silent, midnight hours. This sudden breakthrough is the reason it is very urgent for them to explain what happened last night. Listen to me carefully until the end, because I will tell you the unmistakable sign that will prove they are trying to reach you right now. I am asking you to let go of the old hurts that make you doubt whether anyone could ever love you this deeply. Last night, your soulmate asked me to heal your broken spirit so your hands would be empty and ready to hold theirs. They need to explain how my peace settled over them last night, breaking all their fears of the future. Jesus says, I have seen your lonely nights and the silent tears you have cried into your pillow when you thought no one was watching. Last night, your soulmate was crying the exact same tears because they felt an intense, overwhelming longing for your soul. Keep listening closely until the final moments, because I will reveal a secret sign that will appear in your life tomorrow morning. Your soulmate needs to explain what happened last night when a sudden dream showed them your face with perfect clarity. They woke up gasping for air because the love they felt for you was more real than anything they had ever known. This urgent message cannot wait because their spirit is currently searching for your presence in this very hour. I am guiding every single step you take, even when you feel completely lost and abandoned in this cold world. Last night, your soulmate promised me they would cherish your heart and never repeat the painful mistakes of your past lovers. They feel it is very urgent to explain this promise last night, as it marks the true beginning of your shared path. If you relate to this message, you are welcome to support this channel. The link can be found in the channel bio. It is simply a way to express your faith. But always remember, God's love and blessings are freely given, with nothing expected in return. Now, return your focus to your heart. Your soulmate needs to explain what happened last night when they felt a sudden, unexplainable urge to write down your future together. They filled pages with their deepest thoughts, pouring out a love that has been growing in the dark for years. Do not turn away from me now, because the final revelation at the end will tell you exactly what color clothing they will be wearing when you meet. You must understand that the quiet nudges you felt yesterday were actually my way of preparing your spirit for their sudden awakening. Last night, your soulmate finally surrendered their single life to me, choosing to wait only for your beautiful soul. They feel a very urgent need to explain this surrender because it directly opens the door for your physical meeting. The Lord says, "The sudden warmth you felt in your hands yesterday was not an accident or a simple trick of your mind. It was the physical reflection of your soulmate holding a photograph of a place you both will visit very soon. They feel it is very urgent to explain what happened last night when they looked at that picture and felt your spirit sitting right beside them. I am asking you to completely empty your heart of the bitter memories left behind by those who abandoned you. Last night, your soulmate begged me to wash away your lingering sadness so you could receive their pure devotion without fear. Stay with me until the very end, because I am going to share the exact hour your soulmate will try to call out to you. Your soulmate needs to explain what happened last night when a deep, familiar song played softly in their quiet home. They instantly thought of your smile, even though they have not yet held you in their earthly arms. This sudden memory was a divine sign from me, signaling that your long season of waiting is finally drawing to a close. I have counted every single sigh that has left your lips during these long years of painful isolation. Your soulmate has been counting the days too, and last night they reached a point where they could no longer contain their love. They feel a very urgent need to explain how my presence comforted them last night, assuring them that you are worth the wait. You might have noticed a strange sense of peace washing over you right before you went to sleep yesterday evening. That was the exact moment your soulmate was kneeling by their bed, asking me to cover your life with my heavenly protection. They need to explain what happened last night during that prayer, because I gave them a vision of your shared future home. Jesus says, your soulmate needs to explain what happened last night when they felt a sudden, deep ache of loneliness that perfectly matched your own. They realized that their life is incomplete without your gentle voice and your kind, understanding heart. This realization has created a massive urgency in their spirit, and they are desperately searching for a way to reach you. Please do not allow the doubts of this world to steal the beautiful hope I am placing inside your soul today. Last night, your soulmate made a sacred covenant with me to protect your feelings and treat you like a precious blessing. Keep listening until the final seal is broken, because the ending of this message contains the ultimate key to recognizing their presence. When you woke up in the quiet of the night, you may have thought it was just a random disruption of your rest. In truth, your soulmate was whispering your name into the darkness, asking my spirit to carry their love directly to your heart. They feel a very urgent need to explain what happened last night because they felt your soul respond to their distant call. I am asking you to throw away the walls you built to protect yourself from the cruel rejections of your past. Your soulmate is not like the ones who broke your trust, and last night they proved their absolute loyalty to me. They need to explain how they cleared their own heart last night, making a beautiful space just for you. Your soulmate needs to explain what happened last night when they saw a sign in the evening sky that reminded them of my promises. They felt a sudden, overwhelming conviction that you are out there waiting for them at this very moment. Stay close to me during this broadcast, because the secret I will reveal at the end will wash away all your hidden anxieties. The Lord says, I know you have felt an unusual restlessness in your spirit over the past few days, as if something major is about to change. Your soulmate felt that exact same pulling last night, and they spent hours pacing their room while thinking of your future path. They feel a very urgent need to explain what happened last night because the silence became too heavy for them to bear alone. Your soulmate has been fighting their own battles against fear and the painful memories of people who did not value their love. Last night, I stepped into their room and broke those heavy chains, filling their soul with a brand new courage. They need to explain this sudden freedom last night, because it means they are finally ready to walk into your open arms. Do not lose heart just because the timing has felt slow and your days have been filled with quiet waiting. Last night, your soulmate looked at the empty space beside them and made a firm decision to never settle for anyone but you. Keep listening to my voice until the very end, because I am going to describe the exact location where your paths will cross. Your soulmate needs to explain what happened last night when a sudden thought of your laughter filled their mind with intense joy. They have never heard your physical voice, yet your spirit brought them a profound comfort they could not explain to anyone else. This urgent connection is a divine gift from my heart, designed to let you know that you are never truly alone. I am asking you to let go of the anger you hold against the past seasons of delay and disappointment. Last night, your soulmate thanked me for the delays because they realize it kept you safe from the wrong people. They feel a very urgent need to explain how their perspective changed last night, turning their frustration into beautiful praise. Jesus says, "You might have noticed an old, long-forgotten memory resurfacing in your thoughts out of nowhere during your morning routine. That memory was triggered because your soulmate was asking me about your childhood and your deepest life experiences last night. They feel a very urgent need to explain what happened last night when I showed them the beauty of your resilient spirit. I have watched you carry the weight of your family and your daily responsibilities with so much quiet dignity. Your soulmate has a heart that longs to share your heavy burdens and give you a safe place to finally rest your weary head. Stay with me until the final blessing of this message, because I am going to reveal how they will first show their care. Your soulmate needs to explain what happened last night when they felt an intense urge to pray for your physical health and protection. They felt a sudden sharpness in their spirit, warning them that you were feeling tired and overwhelmed by life. This urgent prayer was immediately answered by my hand, which is why you are feeling a renewed strength inside you today. Please understand that I am working behind the scenes in ways that your human eyes cannot possibly perceive right now. Last night, I shifted the thoughts of key people around your soulmate to clear a direct path toward your neighborhood. They need to explain how these strange coincidences began last night, proving that my timing is absolutely perfect and cannot be stopped. I want you to prepare your heart by releasing every single ounce of resentment you still hold against your old life. Last night, your soulmate repented for their own past mistakes, ensuring their soul would be entirely pure when they finally meet you. They feel a very urgent need to explain this spiritual cleansing last night because it removes the final barrier between your lives. The Lord says, your soulmate needs to explain what happened last night when they heard a quiet whisper in their spirit telling them your arrival is near. They stood by their window for a long time, looking out into the darkness and feeling a deep certainty that you were awake too. This beautiful, shared awareness is a clear sign that my spirit is currently weaving your two destinies into one single cord. Do not close your mind to the possibility of a sudden, miraculous romance that completely defies all your past expectations. Last night, your soulmate asked me to give them the wisdom to treat you with the utmost kindness and respect every single day. Keep listening closely until the final sentence of this message, because the peace I will give you will change your entire week. When you feel a sudden wave of unconditional love wash over your heart for no apparent reason, know that it is real. Last night, your soulmate was sending thoughts of pure appreciation into the spirit, thanking me for creating a soul as beautiful as yours. They feel a very urgent need to explain what happened last night because that love is growing too large to keep hidden inside. I have seen every single door that has been slammed in your face, and I have heard every cruel word spoken against your worth. Your soulmate is being prepared by my hand to be your ultimate defender, the one who will always remind you of your true value. They need to explain how I spoke to them about your precious worth last night, forever changing the way they view true partnership. Your soulmate needs to explain what happened last night when they suddenly lost interest in the shallow distractions of this modern world. They realized that they only want a deep, meaningful connection centered around my peace and your shared dreams for the future. This urgent shift in their desires is the final step of preparation before I physically lead them to your open front door. Jesus says, "You must understand that the quiet, empty spaces in your life were intentionally designed to protect you for this exact moment." Last night, your soulmate recognized that their own lonely path was a necessary journey to prepare them for your unique heart. Stay with me until the very end, because I am going to give you a specific sign that will appear on your phone very soon. Your soulmate needs to explain what happened last night when they experienced a profound dream about walking down a quiet path with you. They felt the touch of your hand, and the immense peace that filled their spirit was unlike anything they had ever felt before. This urgent vision woke them up with a deep longing to find you, and they have been praying for clarity ever since. I am asking you to empty your hands of the old regrets and the painful thoughts of what might have been in your past. Last night, your soulmate asked me to give you a completely fresh start, free from the heavy shadows of old disappointments. They need to explain how my mercy filled their heart last night, giving them the desire to offer you a lifetime of safety. When you feel a sudden, unexplainable urge to smile while looking at a simple flower or a beautiful sunrise, do not ignore it. That joy is a direct reflection of the gladness your soulmate felt last night when they realized my promises are completely true. They feel a very urgent need to explain what happened last night because their happiness is directly connected to your own spirit. Your soulmate needs to explain what happened last night when they found an old item that reminded them of a promise they made to me years ago. They realize that my timing is finally bringing that promise to life through your upcoming, beautiful introduction to one another. Do not turn away from this message, because the final seal of peace at the very end will remove all your lingering fears. The Lord says, "I have heard your silent prayers during the dark hours when you wondered if I had forgotten about your deep desire for true companionship. Last night, your soulmate was asking me the very same questions, and I gave them an absolute assurance that you are coming." They feel a very urgent need to explain this divine assurance last night, because it completely erased all their doubts about your connection. Please do not allow the exhaustion of your daily routines to make you blind to the wonderful signs I am placing along your path. Last night, your soulmate asked me to refresh your tired body and fill your mind with a beautiful anticipation for tomorrow. They need to explain what happened last night during that deep intercession, as it was a moment of pure, selfless love for you. Your soulmate needs to explain what happened last night when a sudden breeze moved through their room and brought a deep sense of my presence. They knew in that exact moment that I was watching over both of you, guiding your separate paths into a single destination. This urgent revelation has filled them with a profound respect for the holy bond that is currently being formed by my hands. I am asking you to completely let go of the fear of being rejected or misunderstood by the person I have chosen for you. Last night, your soulmate told me that they will love you for exactly who you are, embracing both your strengths and your flaws. Keep listening closely until the final moments of this broadcast, because I will describe the exact feeling of your first embrace. Your soulmate needs to explain what happened last night when they felt an overwhelming urge to change their plans for the coming weekend. They felt a gentle nudge from my spirit telling them to visit a specific quiet place where your path will naturally cross theirs. This urgent shift in their schedule is not a coincidence, but a perfectly designed appointment orchestrated by my divine wisdom. Jesus says, "You might have noticed that certain people from your past have suddenly started drifting away from your life completely. Last night, your soulmate thanked me for removing those distractions from your path, ensuring your focus would be clear for their arrival. They feel a very urgent need to explain what happened last night because they experienced a similar clearing in their own social circle. Your soulmate has been saving their deepest thoughts and their most precious love for the one person who will truly understand them. Last night, they knelt in total silence and dedicated their entire future marriage to my protective care and guidance. Stay with me until the end of this message, because the final promised sign will show you exactly how close they really are. Your soulmate needs to explain what happened last night when a sudden feeling of peace settled over their mind after weeks of intense worry. They realized that I have already planned every detail of your meeting, and they no longer need to force anything to happen. This urgent calm is a gift I am offering to you as well, so both of your hearts can rest in my perfect timing. I know the wounds of past betrayals have made you hesitant to ever open your heart completely to another human being again. Last night, your soulmate asked me to pour a soothing oil over those deep scars so you could feel completely safe in their presence. They need to explain how deeply they care about your emotional safety, even before they have seen your beautiful face in person. Your soulmate needs to explain what happened last night when they woke up with a specific melody playing softly in their thoughts. That melody is a song that holds a special place in your own memory, serving as an invisible bridge between your separate worlds. Listen to me with total focus until the final blessing, because I am going to reveal how that song will bring you together. The Lord says, "Please do not lose faith simply because the world around you seems full of chaos and broken promises. Last night, your soulmate stood firm in their belief that my word is true and that the partner I promised them is out there waiting. They feel a very urgent need to explain this moment of absolute faith last night, as it broke the final spiritual delay on your path. When you look at your life, You might see a series of disappointments, but I see a beautiful tapestry that is almost complete. Last night, your soulmate was looking at their own life history and realized that every single trail led directly toward your gentle spirit. Keep listening until the final seal is delivered, because I am going to give you a profound peace that will pass all human understanding. Your soulmate needs to explain what happened last night.